Hello everyone, on this episode of Hardware Hot Seat, the AT Games Legends Gamer Pro. Most hardware reviews are done for the first few days after a release and then thrown to the side for the next big thing just around the corner. With a wide range of products available to run emulators on, we decided to put the hardware we acquired through a few months of tough love, then review the hardware based on what is in the box and packaging of the product, durability from normal wear and tear, compatibility with other accessories, after-purchase support from the manufacturer, and third-party software from mod communities. Our AT Games Legends Gamer Pro included a 2-player joystick controller with trackball and side-mounted buttons for pinball games, an instruction manual that was lost after the first week but is available as a PDF file on AT Games' website, the round core game console with 150 games pre-installed, a USB cord to charge the joystick controller from the game's console USB port, a small power adapter, and a short HDMI cable. The game console has one standard-size USB port, an HDMI out port, and a micro USB port for powering the device. It has a 100 megabit max Ethernet port and built-in Wi-Fi support for both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz networks. When turned on, the outer ring will glow and the system will boot into the menu system in about 18 seconds. After syncing up the controller with the console, you can then navigate around the menu system. We recommend connecting to the internet with the Wi-Fi or Ethernet port and updating the system before using it, as some of the settings you might change will be reset back to default during updates. The joystick controller is wirelessly connected to the console with a Bluetooth signal and can be used with the USB charger cord if the battery dies during gameplay. You can also use the controller directly connected with the provided USB cord without ever linking it to the Bluetooth signal. Using the joystick to move through the menus is easy, and selecting a sub-menu or game is just a button tap away. If the 150 games included are not interesting to you, you can sign up for the AT Games ArcadeNet basic level for free, which offers you streaming at 720p on a monthly time limit, or subscribe to the standard service for about $10 a month if you buy 6 months at a time. Both will give you access to more classic arcade and console games, plus the ability to play a variety of pinball video games. There are streaming shows and contests available to subscribers to win prizes or earn more subscription time. Output from the console to the display is 1080p in the menu system, but switches to 720p when an included emulator system game is launched. We assume the switch to a lower resolution helps with gaming frame rates and heat generation. This change in resolution can become a headache if your TV or display isn't good at handling resolution swaps on the fly, or worse, like with our Aver media capture device, drops the signal and stops recording. It would have been nice to have the ability to turn on a 720p only mode for older LCD TVs and other, more finicky devices. Controlling classic games from the 80s and 90s with the 8-way joystick feels good, with a positive click and a semi-locked position when moved to its corresponding direction. While this locked feeling may be great for some games, other games that need a smoother circular joystick rotation, like fighting games or Miss Pac-Man, can be aggravating to the point of rage quitting out of frustration. Luckily, the system is compatible with a wide range of third-party controllers, both Bluetooth and USB wired. Buttons are also clicky with just a touch of resistance. The trackball is slightly rough rolling, and the sensitivity can be adjusted during gameplay by pressing the home button. If you have the patience for mild learning curves, it can also be used as a substitute for spinner-controlled games. The included system games range from the well-known to the unknown, but all are great running and have a few bells and whistles in the sub-menu to adjust for display scaling and CRT scanline emulation. The Bring Your Own Game option allows you to run your own ROMs. With a little bit of time and website hunting, you can find how to do this on your own. Running other emulators can be hit or miss depending on the game and the emulator core combo. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and other 16-bit systems run great. With arcade games, we found it saves time to just create a MAME and a Final Burn ROM set at the same time and delete the non-working ones or the weaker of the two emulated. Some games can be too demanding for the system to run, as seen here with Golden Axe: The Revenge of Death Adder, and Ninja Baseball Batman. All of the emulator cores we used defaulted to the 720p display format. As mentioned earlier, the console is compatible with some third-party controllers. An Xbox 360 wired, an Xbox One with Bluetooth, an 8-bit D.A.T Pro 2 with a USB cable, the same 8-bit D.A.T Pro 2 with a Bluetooth, and a wired 8-bit D.A.T SN30 Pro. Some USB hubs are also compatible, allowing a mix of both wired and Bluetooth controllers simultaneously for 3- and 4-player games. After about 4 months of use, the battery, joysticks, and the buttons seem to be holding up quite well. The plastic tops of both the controller and console have micro scratches from cleaning and normal wear and tear, with nothing trying to peel off or any fading out of the graphics. There are occasional system lockups that require pulling the wall plug and rebooting the console, but this occurrence has been reduced with firmware updates. At around $250 retail, the AtGames Legends Gamer Pro may be worth it if you sign up for the online gaming service and plan on maybe running a few emulators. However, if you are interested in the unit because you find a few of the included games worthy of a look and have no plans of playing the online games or running emulators, it would be a better purchase at around the $100 US mark that a few online retailers have been selling it at. If you liked this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to this channel. And thank you for watching. However, if you are interested in the unit because you find a few of the included games worthy of a look, did I mess up again? Oh, I thought I heard you. I heard you laughing. All right, read number 2.3.